Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hello and welcome to Quick Shot Reviews, the dedicated movie channel for cheap shot entertainment. As ever, I am your host Luke and you are the Cheap Shot Nation. And we've been watching quite a lot of films here at Cheap Shot Entertainment very recently, and we went to go and see Candyman, the spiritual sequel to the original from 1992. So is this movie any good? Did it borrow a lot from the original film? If you want to find out what my thoughts are, this is one of my favourite films, the 1992 one, and I'll explain why. Then join us in the main part of the video. But before you go and do that, go and join us on all social media, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and don't forget to click subscribe and like the video. So, Candyman was directed and partly written by Nia DaCosta in association with Jordan Peele, and the description on IMDb, that is Internet Movie Database, reads as follows: a sequel to the 1992 film that returns to the now gentrified Chicago neighborhood where the legend began. Well, yes, it does. And has some nice imagery in there, and the start-up of this film is actually pretty good. It had me pretty hyped. I went into this film with a lot of hope that it would be something great, but it did just turn out to be a Jordan Peele movie, which for Candyman just does not work. It had chance to do something so good. The premise is a direct sequel, so Anthony, the baby from the original, was saved from the fire and it's now grown up. He is now a painter, which is significant for the Candyman himself, and a photographer, which was significant of the main character in the original. So it does have some great nods and, like I say, some great imagery, and that is pretty much all I'm going to say good about this film, because the rest of it is boring as anything. It's just, you might as well just literally watch the paint dry, because there's nothing else about this movie that even remotely makes it worth spending your money on. And I am so disappointed that I had to get this video straight out there to let you guys know, because I love the original Candyman. The original Candyman movie is politically charged. It's well put together. You see the Candyman more often than you do in this film, and now for a movie named after a character that you barely see, it's not good. You know, I want to see more of the Candyman. I want to see more of the details of the kills. What made the original Candyman so great is that it was built up over time. That's about halfway through you found out why he was called the Candyman, and then he was opening his jacket and there was the bees, and it was just a continuation of everything, and it just built up, and the more you built it up, the more you felt for the main character. And there's none of that here. There is really just nothing about this film that I can say that was any good, apart from the cinematography and the music that was written for this film. The Candyman, I suppose, is kind of creepy, but he literally, you know, is a Candyman. He chucks candy on the floor for kids. Same sort of idea, you know, charged or murdered for crimes he didn't commit, and then becomes the Candyman. So it's got ideas in place where, you know, it's a continuation. Obviously Tony Todd was not fully involved in this, although he does make an appearance, and I won't spoil that just in case you want to go and see this movie having heard my description of it. But Yahya Abdul-Mateen II plays Anthony McCoy, who is the child in the first one. Teyona Paris plays Brianna Cartwright, that's his girlfriend. Nathan Stewart Jarrett plays Troy Cartwright, who is her brother. Coleman Domingo plays William Burke. Kyle Kamansky plays Grady Greenberg, who is Jarrett's boyfriend. So we've got elements of LBGT in here as well. So it's very, very 2021. And I don't mind those kind of characters because it just brings to the forefront the times that we're living in, which is absolutely brilliant on one aspect but not really explored in any other way. Vanessa Williams plays Anne-Marie McCoy, who is actually Anne-Marie McCoy in the original. So like I say, it is a continuation in that respect. And Michael Hargrove plays Sherman Fields, who is the Candyman. And again, it's not really fully explored. This is how the movie starts. It does the setup and everything, and then we get a scene in an art gallery that is actually pretty good. So yeah, I had high hopes for this, but the use of CG instead of practical effects for very simple things, it just made no sense to me, and this is just not a good film. I would not recommend this film to anybody. It is not scary, and it doesn't make you think anything other than, when is this film going to end? It felt like it was forever, and it's actually only an hour and a half long. I just don't know what else to say. This one's not going to hook you like the original did. If you want Candyman, then stick to the 1992 version. And with that being said, if you see the Candyman, do you disagree with me? Do you agree with me? Leave a comment in the comments section down below. And don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more Quick Shot reviews. Once again, you are the Cheap Shot Nation. I have been Luke, and you're watching Quick Shot Reviews. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.